Musicality Mondays, Litty Mondays, Litty Mondays. With Jazicality Mondays, Litty Mondays, Litty Mondays. I know you were looking for something, maybe you'll find it right here, baby.
A Make Your Own Trophy Records production. Hello everyone, welcome back to Musicality Mondays. Today we have special guest, C.
Hey, what up?
What's up?
What's cooking? What's going on? What's happening?
I believe I'm cooking bacon and grits. What about you?
I was cooking some grilled cheese and tomato soup last night.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Right? For this fall weather, it was like, it was the vibe.
I love fall coming back. It feels like this room very much so. It's kind of cold in here, but like perfect because we both get hot easily, so it's great.
Something about the cut up t-shirts in the hallway remind me of fall too. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
something
that's
about that
sweet.
guy. Something about that guy who threw this hammer at me when I was walking into the building on the way in. Reminds me of fall too. I don't know.
What? No, that was a crazy story. Yeah, Steve was standing outside, and then what? Like, he threw it at you, or like what?
Either he threw it at me or he dropped it towards me, but it landed real close to my feet, and I walked out onto the street to grab it on my way in. Because look at this thing. It is like, it's like industrial. It looks like it was home cook forged. You know what I'm saying?
Like the grilled
it's mine
cheese.
now. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's going in the box.
So, see, you are the bassist for two bands, lead singer of one, Critterthing, and bassist in Doll Chaser. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And are there any other instruments that you play, not necessarily in the bands, but just in general?
I play drums. I play guitar.
Nice.
And
okay.
I sing.
Yeah, you do. And
Yeah,
you
I
do.
do.
So, I was listening to your music, specifically, well, both of them, but in Critterthing, do you do the harmonies on the recording?
Some of them, yes. Some of them, no.
Okay, does Juno do the other harmonies for the music?
That's right. Juno does some. Grady, the drummer, does some. I believe on our first album, I think we've all done some. I think on Go Slowly it was mostly me, but on Goodnight Green Eyes, our first EP, it was three of us. Our next EP, Rock and Roll Car Crash, coming pretty soon. It's going to have all three of us. We're doing some gang vocal stuff on that one, so it's going to be cool. They're all great singers. They ain't just me.
I was going to say, so are you. I mean, and I've seen you guys at beginning stages and most recently at our show at Pillar Forum. You guys have come such a long way, and you sound incredible.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely, yeah. The harmonies are sounding like really tight. Do you guys practice regularly or every once in a while, you know?
We try to meet at least once a week. Since our shows have been picking up this summer, we've pretty much just been meeting for shows, and it kind of acts as rehearsal as well.
Yes, absolutely. Jazicality kind of does the same thing. Like every time we're about to have a show, it's like, all right, guys, we kind of need to practice. So.
Hey, we're gonna have to rehearse the set over here. We don't. A couple weeks ago, we played at Cadence, and we opened for Heliocine's album release. Okay. Super cool album, by the way. Shout out Heliocine, Abe, and Carter. But yeah, Juno couldn't make it. Juno had Corona.
Oh,
so
I'm sorry.
I had to play the guitar, and we had to come up with a set of songs that I know on the guitar. I know the songs that I know the solos of.
Nice.
Yeah, and we met like at 9 a.m. that morning. You know, because we got day jobs.
That's true.
But yeah, we pulled it off. I think we did all right.
Right, yeah.
Nobody even noticed. There was just a lack of super sick riffs.
Yeah, I mean,
but there wasn't a lack of chords, at least.
So it was it you, Grady, and Ben on the keys?
Yep.
Okay.
Ben brought his epic, iconic trash organ, as he calls it. I think he pulled it out of the dumpster.
Oh, nice. Also, I was looking at your social media, and like I couldn't find Ben, right? I was looking at the Radio K interview you guys did, and I will get back to that to ask questions about that soon. But why is he referred to as like the devil himself or Satan himself?
Yeah, so when we were starting the band, it was just me, Juno, and Grady. Ben wasn't a member yet.
Okay.
and he goes by Ben right now, but he's actually Satan himself. So like,
Oh, great. Like,
we
great.
in order for us to get our playing up to par for what we wanted to do, we had to sell our souls to Satan.
I'm sorry, what?
And
I'm like,
he gave us our technical. He actually granted us our technical prowess. So
what?
in exchange for him being able to join the band.
Oh, for sure. Okay.
So that's the story of
that's
that.
great. I mean,
That's the lore we got so far.
that's really good. It's nice to have like, this is a joke, right? I mean, like, but anyway, it's nice to have band jokes and like, do you ever have? Do you ever?
Yeah, you're gonna have to sit with that one a minute.
That's fine. It's You recently went to Duluth. How was that show?
Yep. That was with Doll Chaser.
Okay.
That was crazy. My goodness, it was like 40 or 50 kids packed into a little basement.
Wow.
And, you know, I think Duluth has a really cool queer punk scene, apparently.
Absolutely,
like,
yeah.
they showed up,
Yeah.
they moshed. There is a video of us playing a song called Laughin', and it is really cool. At the end of the song, Maddie was able to, like, open up the pit, you know? and she
Back
got
to
them all to
Satan
run
himself
in.
out getting-
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Duluth, oh my goodness, what a gorgeous college town that was. We went to this little sandwich shop. I think it was called Toasties.
Toasty.
Like $5-6 sandwiches with gluten-free options and all that
That's
for
wonderful.
my partner. Yeah, Duluth was sick. We're gonna try to Roadside Casino is the Duluth resident band up there that
okay.
organized the show. And I think Microbes mostly was like the New York band that came in.
Okay.
And then it was Doll Chaser and Melon Herpes who came up from the Twin Cities to play up there.
Nice.
Yeah, that was sick. I'm still a little bit high from it, to be honest.
I can tell. I mean, that's so great when that happens with a show.
Mm-hmm.
And have you guys traveled before? Was that
That's the first
First
out of
time?
town gig for us.
nice? Okay. What about with Critterthing?
Critterthing's still been stuck in the Twin Cities, and
Not
I'm not complaining. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
it here. I like it here.
It's a good place. So who takes on the booking for the shows?
Well, for Critterthing, it's mostly me. I think Juno might have gotten us a show or two in the past. For Doll Chaser, it started out as me, but Maddie really grew into her own social butterfly that she is now, and she's just
Yay.
taking us to cool places.
And Maddie. Hold on. I can.
Maddie is
my
the
notes.
singer in Doll Chaser.
And that's Madison Tyler.
That's right.
Awesome. See, I did research. I just didn't have it right here. But anyway, can you tell us the other members of the band Doll Chaser?
Yep, Doll Chaser is me on bass, Maddie sings, Anna plays the drums, and Andrea plays the guitar.
Nice. Okay. How did you meet? How did you come together?
I have a horrible memory with this, but I believe Anna, the drummer, and I were in a Discord server together, and we're talking about doing some sort of Arctic Monkeys band,
Okay.
or some sort of like cover band or some sort of like parody band. And then I hit her up, and I was just like, "Yo, let's do like a trans femme punk band."
Yeah.
And we made it happen, and we hit up Maddie, and the three of us, you know, we went through a couple guitarists and eventually found Andrea, who lived right by Anna.
Nice.
And Andrea is a fucking amazing guitarist. Meshed well with the band. I just like bursted out like 5 or 6 songs immediately, and we've been working with those songs.
Yeah.
And then we made like 4 more, and now we have like 9 or 10 songs, and
Nice. Okay.
yeah, that's that.
Is that your EP that's coming out September 25th?
Yes. Yep. It'll be the self-titled Doll Chaser EP. It'll have 6 songs on it, and possibly a bonus track. I can't remember for
Bonus track.
putting that on there or not, but yeah.
Okay, cool. And how does it feel to like be surrounded by people in the trans community? Do you feel like very accepted and everything, you know?
Oh yeah. Minnesota. I guess I feel privileged to have grown up here.
Okay.
I feel like this is probably one of the safest places in the country.
Yeah.
I feel obligated to protect refugees that come up from other states. You know, not going to get too much into it, but the country ain't
Absolutely,
that nice to us at the moment.
Oh, yeah. And when you say refugees, what do you mean?
people like queer
Okay.
trans folks fleeing from states that are like taking away their
right?
rights.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. That's really cool. I see people talking about it online and everything. It's beautiful, and you are beautiful.
Thanks.
See.
As are you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Since we're talking about how band members meet, how did you meet Grady, Ben, and Juno?
I met them over the course of like 3 years. So
Okay.
Juno and I met at Century College.
Okay.
We were going there. I think Juno was going for music. I was going for English. I was doing like a teaching type thing.
Oh, wow.
And there was you know how colleges have little clubs?
Yeah.
There was like a music club, and there was like a rock band club that we joined, and it was like it's like 5 or 6 of us, and we were doing a little band thing. We were playing, you know, Sweet Child of Mine and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Crazy Train. And Juno joined as a keyboardist, and eventually
Okay.
we wanted to make a band outside of that.
Yeah.
So we made this little thrash metal band, and we played a couple of years at, you know, boomer bars and whatnot over in Stillwater. Juno and I quit that band, and then we went to a different band where we met Grady, played for a while there, quit, took Grady with us, and then we were just me and Juno and Grady, and
Okay.
Ben I knew from playing in a different band called Mid Morning Heist.
Yes. Okay.
Things happen.
Okay.
Band fizzled out,
Okay, I was
kind of.
gonna
You
ask,
know,
yeah.
chicken's head got cut off, and the body ran around in circles for a couple years, and then the band pretty much fizzled out. And
Oh, okay,
then
for sure.
I was like, "Hey Ben, come play keys for Critterthing," and Critterthing is still alive and breathing. Then
Yeah. How many years has it been for Critterthing now?
2.5, 3 almost, I think.
Nice. And I see you put out music relatively consistently.
Yeah, we try to make at least 1 or 2 releases a year.
And what's that process like? I saw that Juno is the producer, but like, yeah, what's the full process like?
Well, sometimes I write songs, sometimes Juno writes songs, sometimes we write them at the same time together. We'll get little bursts of inspiration, and we'll sit
Yeah.
down and like blast out a song. I'm mostly in charge of the words. Juno's in charge of the production. I think we record at Ben's place.
Okay.
And Grady does all the percussion amazingly.
Sounds really good.
Yeah, that is Critterthing.
Amazing. I mean, the shows, the music, they sound really good.
Thank
So,
you. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
We're big inspired by the Beatles.
Okay.
So like pop music, we're just trying to add really catchy, like lovely little harmonies all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, I think you do the same thing in Jazicality.
Yeah.
That like nice paralleled major third above everything always just.
Thank you. Did you have to like ask anyone to do harmonies, or were they always willing to do it, or was it their idea? You know.
You know, I think I think one day we just decided to do it because I think we were like doing a 3-piece band, and we wanted to be more than just like a Nirvana clone, you know?
Sure. Yeah.
So we wanted to add some harmonies and be a little bit different. And funny enough, that's like what people know us for, is like
Yeah.
the harmonies.
Because they're so good, and you don't expect it, especially not from the drummer. Like, that's something that you don't see a lot. Oh, wait, but also, is it hard to sing while you're playing bass?
That's for some people it might be.
Mm-hmm.
Not me. It was hard at first, but I got it now.
Yeah,
And I can sing while playing drums too, actually.
Okay, there you go.
And it's like tapping your head, rubbing your tummy.
That's what I was thinking. I'm just like, there's nothing else it seems that it could be compared to, you know?
It's just muscle memory. Like it'll
Okay.
be weird at first for whatever song you're doing, but you
Yeah.
keep practicing it, you got it.
Okay.
Backup vocals are a lot easier to do while playing bass.
For sure.
I'll say that.
Yeah, because kind of like sticking to one note, I guess, like longer than...
Yeah, and just less overall singing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so is there another band that you did or that you do now play drums for and sing at the same time?
Nope. One day I want to play drums in a band, but
Okay.
I got pretty decent at drums way back when. I have to pick it back up again.
Absolutely. Is it something that you would need lessons for, or are you like pretty well versed in drums and you just have to like start practicing again?
God, if I could get lessons in sitting up straight and having good drum posture,
Okay.
that's what I need. Like
Okay.
I have back issues, scoliosis and whatnot, but
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's the thing holding me back from drums is just like back pain from sitting.
Okay.
if I could get one of those fancy Ringo chairs with the back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be cool too.
Yeah, I don't know if it's cured, but Sam was born with scoliosis, so maybe he has some tips or something. I can ask him.
Yeah, sure, that'd be sweet.
Yeah. Or I can have him connect with you, whatever. But yeah, that's really interesting. So-
Drumming like Sam would be the dream.
Thank you. I will let him know. Or if he, when he watches this episode, he'll be like,
Keep it up, Sam. Keep it up.
you heard her. Do you have a favorite venue, and does it have to do with the sound quality? What's something that you look for in a venue?
I like the venues that pay us money. I'm a big fan of Pillar Forum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Seward Cafe. The Garage is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've only done one show there, but I think Doll Chaser has a show in October with Dog Park Dissidents
I think I
at
saw
the
that,
Garage.
yeah. Okay.
That'll be cool. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind having like, the bartender come and like set up sound at the beginning and just let us be free.
Nice. Okay.
I don't mind that too much. Yeah, I try to be nice to all the people, like as much as
Yeah.
possible. I try to be nice to sound people. I try to be nice to everybody in the industry doing stuff, because not a lot of people are getting paid,
That's true. That's true. And that's always good to hear, because
Mhm.
one thing that I learned when I was in music school for the 1.5 years I was there is to like learn people's names and just to be nice to everyone for that exact same reason. So that's really good. Did you ever have music classes, or are you self-taught and everything?
I think freshman year of high school, I had like a guitar 101 class.
Okay.
And I think I did a couple piano lessons when I was younger, but I think that's that's the extent.
Nice. Okay. So you're
Oh, you know
very
what?
talented. Oh, what?
You know what? I almost forgot. I switched
Yeah.
schools senior year of high school, and I went to this other school where they had like a 7 a.m. jazz band.
Wow.
And I went in with my guitar, and I was like ready. I was like, this is
Yeah.
a cool elective. I'm going to do it. And turns out I was way better at bass.
Oh,
And they switched me to bass off guitar, and I played bass, and I couldn't read sheet music for shit. So like even writing down the chords was good. I had to like literally use my ear and listen and hear what sounded good. And now I'm just like, I feel like I can pick up anything by ear. I
Yeah.
don't have to look up tabs. I don't have to look up chords. I feel like I got it. I want to learn more chords and whatnot though. And
Yeah.
I'm trying to like dive deep into bass right now and
oh, absolutely.
dive into the scales and the mixolydians and the midichlorians and the
Midichlorian.
yeah.
I've never heard of that one. Mixolydian I have, but midichlorian. Kidding.
That's actually the Star Wars
Oh,
Jedi blood type.
I would never.
It just
doesn't have
sounds like
anything
a
to do-
scale, and it's funny.
It does. I believed you fully. I'm like, I've never heard of that one. Like, teach me. Like, how long did it take you to be able to figure things out by ear?
It took me 2 semesters in high school playing jazz band,
Wow.
and then I think my jazz director hated me
Why?
because I would like screw up on the way to the right note a whole lot.
Oh.
But eventually I got it by the end of the year.
Were they able to teach you how to get there? Like, you know
I
what
couldn't be
mean?
taught. I couldn't be taught sheet
Oh, okay,
music.
okay.
I
Oh,
couldn't
I
be
see.
taught sheet music. Like all those kids in that jazz band that I was in were playing sheet music since they're in first grade, and I was
Oh,
just
okay.
like, I had no idea. It's the same with math in that school. I tried
yeah.
to, I was in like an algebra 1 class senior year,
Mhm.
and I was struggling, and I was like in a class with all the freshmen who were like, doing great. I'm a bad student. I'm a terrible student. I'll never be able to take music lessons and like succeed. It has to come from here. I have to do it on
Okay.
my own.
Like when you want to,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was kind of the same way. I learned music theory and like the basics for it when I was at McNally, but then, I had to figure more out on my own, and I really started to learn after college and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of that's true. You have to want to, Otherwise, it's like, no, thank you, please, no.
And I want to
Yeah.
right now. I've been stuck in the minor pentatonic box for a couple of years now. On
I
guitar and
see.
bass. So
Yeah.
I want to get good at that. I feel like I can write bass lines really well, but I can't like shred. And I feel like being able to whip that out would be good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Mm-hmm. That'd be good.
Yeah. So you and I met at Target. Was it 2022?
Maybe, I think so.
I think so. Okay.
The winter, maybe.
Yes, I think so. And we got really close, and it was really nice. I miss working with you, you know.
Yeah, you left. You quit. You pursued your dreams.
I know. Oh, it's been a wild ride. Like, I'm trying to find work right now, but you know, it's been great. It's been great. I've been.
You taught music, right? You started doing
I
teaching.
did, and that was a great experience. But yeah, I missed that. Things like didn't work out after the second year, and this isn't about me. This is about you. But
it
like,
can be about you if you want it to be.
Well, thank you. But yeah, you know, I went on a little journey, and now I feel like I'm learning more about life and how things go. But
how it only disappoints.
Sometimes there are some weeks when it just feels like the light's never coming back. But like honestly, but
crawl back in that primordial soup.
No, honestly, like one of my favorite parts of the day was like when I would see you and I'd be like, oh, it's time to kick it. Let's go.
Hell you had the cutest outfits. You
Thank
were so extra. You had like even back when this one was at Target working with the red vest and all, you'd have a yellow vest underneath or a yellow hoodie underneath. Repping her merch. She had to do it. She had to do it to him. She had to give it to him.
Thank you for reminding me about that. There are some parts of myself that I've forgotten that like brought me happiness. And
I remember when
really
you
cool.
started your earring line and you started selling those little cheese niblet earrings.
Oh, wait.
I wish I got one.
What are you talking about? Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
Your cheese brand, all this yellow stuff?
Well, that's true. Oh, my gosh. I'm like, did I do earrings before I did earrings?
Yeah, you had some cheese earrings.
Well, I had gotten some cheese earrings from Spencer's that I wore all the time.
But, you didn't sell them though?
No, I wish.
Gosh, I thought you sold them.
I will now. Not the
Yeah, you
Spencer's
should.
ones, but I'll
You
make
should.
my own.
Yeah, fuck Spencer's.
Oh my gosh, I go on.
Shout out Hot Topic though.
Oh yeah, Hot Topics. Hot Topics the shit, bro. Like you gotta go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I go to Mall of America, that's where Sam and I go, and we like box lunch, but those are expensive. So Hot Topic.
What's box lunch?
It's like Hot Topic on steroids or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they have Lizzie McGuire T-shirts, and they're like $20 or something, or like $30. I don't know. It was very expensive. No offense, box lunch. Please don't sue me. Oh my gosh. But like they were really expensive. Mall of America is that bitch, and it's a great mall, so you should go there. So, but yeah, I love making cheese merch, and I love that it's my brand. I made a little rap video about cheese, and it was like the Kendrick one. And do you listen to rap music?
Occasionally.
What kind?
I like Kid Cudi.
Okay.
I guess is that a rap?
I think so. I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't listen to Kid Cudi yet.
I don't listen to music.
I don't listen to me. I'm not a musician. I don't know where I am right now.
Am I talking to me? This is a great episode. We should not cut anything.
No, absolutely
We should
not.
leave all the awkward bits in.
Very mandatory that. Ooh, if you could make any jewelry of any kind, and you could pick, like, what kind of picture went on there, what would it be?
I would make dog collars for them kinky bitches out there.
That's not where I was expecting it to go, but you know.
And I think I would make those stealthy collars, the anklets.
Oh, those are
Anklet
cute.
collars. I think people are sleeping on anklet collars.
Yeah, I like ankle bracelets and everything, but I've never seen an ankle collar, so that's pretty interesting. Kinky bitch.
A little stealthier.
Oh my gosh. Do you have a favorite song for Critterthing and for Doll Chaser? Like,
I have a song called Working Class Anthem I wrote after a horrible day at work. Probably my favorite Doll Chaser song. Maddie wrote a third chorus that's great too.
Okay.
And we're going to try playing that on the Radio K later this month.
Nice. Okay.
Critterthing, my favorite song is probably Burn Me If You Please, the one I'm going to play today.
That's right. Okay. Oh, I'm excited for you to play that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and I said we were sitting here for a little while because someone was drumming, and I told C that I was going to tell her what my favorite Critterthing songs are, and they are Siren and Go to Sleep. Yes! I love that one. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful.
Thanks.
So, yes, I can't wait to listen to many more, but so far, those are my favorite.
Yeah, Siren, that one I wrote way back in 2021 on a little pedal. I had this looper pedal.
Yes.
And I wrote you're supposed to like play like 4 chords and jam over top of it.
Yeah.
But I would write entire songs.
Yeah, you
like,
would.
and I would play it start to finish, and that's what I would do. And I would plug the bass in, I would plug all these pedals in, and I would just mess around. I was learning how to sing as well.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't sing before like 3 years ago. I just had to like force myself how to learn.
Yeah.
I couldn't sing live.
You've come a long way.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, I remember being there in the beginning and you telling me about that. Oh yeah. And like you scream as well, and does that injure your voice at all, or have you?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, great. You don't even know. Don't do
I
that.
Yeah, don't do what I do and scream.
She's a professional, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, you sound like there are some people who scream and it sounds like lower or weaker, but yours is pretty good. It's like very like thick and like it's just very good. Okay, so good on you. And like from going to like not being able to sing and having to like push yourself to that point, like you're doing great. So
you know what taught me how to sing?
Yeah, what?
Playing at venues where there's no stage monitors and I can't hear myself at all, and the only way to hear myself is to like properly sing into the mic.
There you go.
And properly enunciate the right part of your vowels to be picked up and like perceived the loudest, you know?
Yeah.
So now I just like when I sing, I enunciate everything as hard as I possibly can.
Oh, it's working,
and
you know?
It ended up being my style now.
Yeah.
You know? Like if you go listen to that Radio K, I sing a bit like an asshole, but you know, at least you can hear the words that I'm saying, because even when I have stage monitors now, I still sing like that.
Cool. Oh, and did we already talk about your Radio K experience, or we just kind of like dabbled in it a little bit? I think
we have not talked about it.
Let's talk about it. So how was it? You know, and who's the host now?
Adriana, I believe, is the person who did our interview. I'm sorry if I'm misremembering her name, but I do remember Riley was our sound person, and they were super cool to us. And, you know, we rolled up in the old mystery machine, and,
oh my God.
You know, because they only cover one. Yeah, we rolled up. Grady brought one pair of sticks. We just brought a couple guitars and no amps or nothing. And we, you know, they were nice enough to let us use all their instruments. And
oh, nice.
The most nerve-wracking part of that was the minute countdown before you actually play.
Right.
Which is, I think, the most nerve-wracking part for a lot of people. But I feel like I did pretty good. I don't get too camera shy or public speaking shy anymore.
Good. What was your favorite part about that day? The interview, the performance, all of it?
At the end of Go to Sleep, Juno messed up the guitar and started just wonking, you know, at the end. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start wonking too on the bass.
Nice.
And that was pretty funny. They cut out whatever they cut out our insane laughter at the end. But yeah, that was that's on the internet forever.
Yes. I'm going to link it right here. And then, you know, I put like a little ad page and the link comes up, so I'll put that in there.
Great. Sweet. Go look at our fuck ups.
How did the interview process go? I didn't get a chance to watch it yet. I'm excited to watch it, but how was the interview process?
They put us in musical chairs, and we kind of just sat in front of the camera, and they asked us questions about where we come from, who we are, where we're going, Cotton Eye Joe, you know.
What's your favorite color? Say cheese. I'm kidding.
Probably like olive green.
Ooh, that's such a nice one. Yes. It goes well with your skin tone.
Thanks. That's like when people say, "Oh, I like your hair," and you say, "Oh, thanks, I grew it myself."
No, yeah, right. Like, C is going to tell us about her shows coming up. Follow her on Instagram at scary_foo. C, I'm opening up the floor to you. Tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, so we got busy month still ahead of us. We have a Doll Chaser show at Seward Cafe with Kiri Nova Defiant and a couple other folks on the 13th. Then on the 15th, we're doing a memorial show for friend of the band, friend of the community, friend of me, Piper Forsen. That'll be Anita Velveeta, Slut Intent, Doll Chaser, Melon Herpes, Jenny Matrix, CM. We already did the nerdy show.
Okay, so it's different.
That was cool. That was also not a memorial show, but that was a benefits show for Cobalt Sovereign.
Yes, okay.
If you don't know who Cobalt Sovereign is, look it up. So, yeah, and then on the 21st, I believe, we're doing an Acadia show. Yeah, on the 21st, we're playing at Acadia. We're opening for Rigby and Honey Please, Critterthing. And then on the 26th, we are opening for Rising Superstars 1947 and Rising Killers Tonal Whiplash. That'll be a cool show.
Nice.
They're all going to be cool shows. And then on the 25th, there is a Doll Chaser EP release show happening. I'm not finding the poster right now, but it'll be at Pillar Forum with CM and Hot Bagels.
Hot Bagels!
Mm-hmm. Cool bands. Check them out.
Yes, and I will make sure to put all of the posters in post-edit.
I'll make sure to send them to you as well.
Cool, okay.
Because I got them somewhere. I got a million posters.
Yeah. Nice, okay. And would you like to leave the audience with anything before we sign off?
Final quote for the day. Anxiety is all in here. Defeat your brain before your brain defeats you. Peace out. Ivan C.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And thank you to C for being on this episode of Musicality Mondays. I will see you in the next one. Be sure to check C out. See you guys later.
Musicality Mondays, Liddy Mondays, Liddy Mondays, with Jazicality Mondays.